Good morning, everybody. Today we will do question number 2 of exercise 3.2. Before that, again, I want to tell you that geometrical representation of pair of linear equations in two variables on comparing the ratios. A1 by A2 is ratio of the coefficient of x in both equation. B1 by B2 is ratio of coefficient of y variable in both equation. And C1 by C2, it is ratio of the constant terms of both equation. See here, you all know that general form of the linear pair in two variables a1x plus b1 by plus c1 is equal to 0. This is first equation. And second equation a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is the general form for a pair of a linear equation. And you all know that where a1, a2, b1, b2, c1, c2 all are real numbers. And always remember that a1, b1, a2, b2 they will never be equal to 0. Now case first arise. See here. Case first is when a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. It means that ratio of coefficients of x is not equal to ratio of coefficients of y. When this case arises and when we represent both equations by line, then these lines will intersect each other. We get intersecting lines and these lines say it intersect at point P, then this point P will be solution for this pair of a linear equation. Now after this, second case may arise. In second case, all the three ratios will be equal. A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. It means that ratio of the coefficients of x is equal to ratio of coefficients of y, and it is equal to ratio of the constants given in the equation. When this case arises, when all the three ratios are equal and when we represent the equations by line in a Cartesian plane, then both lines will be coincident. Coincident, it means that the lines overlap on each other. They will fall on each other. This is coincident line, or this is second case where all the ratios are equal. In this case, we get coincident line. Now after this, we are coming on third case. Third case is when a1 by a2 it is equal to b1 by b2 and it is not equal to c1 by c2. It means that when ratio of coefficients of x is equal to ratio of coefficients of y, but it is not equal to ratio of the constant. In this case, when we draw lines for the equation in a Cartesian plane, then these lines will be parallel. Now see here, on only basis of this we will do question number 2 of exercise 3.2. See here, what this says question, on comparing the ratios a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2, we have to find out whether the line representing the following pair of linear equations intersect at a point, are parallel or coincident. See here, its first part is given as 5x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Say this one as first equation. In this case, a1 will be coefficient of x, that is 5. Then b1 is coefficient of y, this is minus 4. And the constant term c1, in this case the constant term without any variable is 8. So a1 is 5, b1 is minus 4 and c1 is 8. Now after this, the given second equation is 7x plus 6y minus 9 is equal to 0. This is second equation. It means a2, it is coefficient of x in the second equation is 7. Then b2 is coefficient of y in the second equation, it is 6. And then c2, constant present in the second equation, is minus 9. Now after this, we have to find out ratios of the coefficients of x. It means a1 by a2, it is equal to 5 by 7. See here, a1 it is 5 and a2 it is 7. It is already in simplest form, as for the cancellation is not possible. Say this one as equation third. After this, we will find out b1 by b2. We will place the values of b1 by b2 from here. b1 is minus 4 and b2 is 6. b1 by b2 it is equal to minus 4 by 6. Using table of 2, we can cancel it. After cancellation, we are getting minus 2 by 3. Say this one as equation 4th. Always remember, whenever we have to find out ratios, it is always expressed in the simplest form. Okay, now see here, a1 by a2 we are getting 5 by 7 and b1 by b2 we are getting minus 2 by 3. From third and fourth equation you can see that a1 by a2 it is not equal to b1 by b2. It means this is case first. When a1 by a2 it is not equal to b1 by b2, it means the lines are intersecting. See here, the case first. a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. In this case, the lines intersect. Now, after this, we are coming on its second part. See here, second part, the equations given to us are 9x plus 3y plus 12 is equal to 0. And second equation it is given to us is 18x plus 6y plus 24 is equal to 0. Say this one as second. Now, here we will find out a1 from first equation. See here. First equation is 9x plus 3y plus 12. So, a1 will be 9. a1 will be 9. Now, coefficient of y in first equation is 3. So, b1 will be 3. And the constant term present in the first equation is 12. So, c1 will be 12. Now, after this, we are coming on equation 2. See here in equation 2, coefficient of x is 18. So, a2 will be 18. Coefficient of y is 6 in second equation. So, b2 will be 6 and the constant term present in this is 24. So, c2 will be 24. Now, after this we have to find out ratios of the coefficient. First, we will find out a1 by a2. It means we have to find out ratio of 9 and 18. See here, a1 by a2, it is 9 by 18. In simplest form, using table of 9, if we are cancelling it, it can be written as 1 by 2. Say this one as equation third. After this, we have to find out b1 by b2. We have to place value of b1 by b2. b1 3, b2 is 6. So, b1 by b2, it is 3 by 6. In simplest form, it can be written as 1 by 2. Say this one is equation fourth. Now, after this, c1 by c2. c1 by c2, their value is 12 by 24. 12 by 24. And again, in simplest form, using table of 12, you can cancel them out. 12 ones are 12, 12 twos are 24. So, c1 by c2 are getting 1 by 2. Now, see here, all the three ratios are same. From third, fourth and fifth, you can say that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. All are equal to 1 by 2. As all these three are equal, it means line representing this equation will be coincident or they fall on each other. This is the second case which we have studied. See here, when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. The lines are coincident. It means they fall on each other. After this, we are coming on third part of question number 2. Third part of question number 2. First equation is given to you is 6x minus 3y plus 10 is equal to 0. So, here a1 will be 6. See, a1 will be 6. Then b1 is coefficient of y, that is minus 3. So, b1 is equal to minus 3. c1, that is constant term of the first equation, this is 10. c1 is your 10. After this, we are coming on the second equation. See a second equation. Coefficient of x is 2. So, a2 will be 2. Then, coefficient of y is minus 1. Along with the sign, we have to take the coefficient. So, b2 will be minus 1. And then after this, the constant term present in the second equation is plus 9. So, c2 will be 9. Now, we have to find out a1 by a2. a1 by a2. It means 6 by 2. It is here a1 by a2. It is 6 by 2. In simplest form, it can be written as 3 by 1. Say this one as equation 3. After this, we will find out b1 by b2. b1 by b2, it is minus 3 by minus 1. See here, we will put the values from here. b1, it is minus 3 and b2, it is minus 1. Minus minus will cancel out. It will be equal to 3 by 1. b1 by b2, it is 3 by 1. Now see here, c1 by c2. It is 10 by 9. c1, here it is 10. c2, here it is 9. Just we have put the values. c1 by c2, 10 by 9. Further cancellation is not possible in this case. Say this one as equation 5th. Now see here, from all these three equations, we can say that a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 and it is not equal to c1 by c2. This is our third case. It means the lines are parallel. See here, this is the third case when a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. This is the case when the lines drawn for the equations will be parallel. Okay.